It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll get it down on the play.
Not Mitch, what's up? How'd it go?
37.
Yeah. You'll get it over time, though. The key is just not to roll backwards. If you gotta squill the tires just a little bit, you just got to.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
That's good.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Yeah, like I said, it'll get easier and easier by the day.
Right side here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on 4th down,
fucking Scotty's gonna play tonight. I don't know if I'm scared.
From 53.
Oh,
so the opening drive
I don't know if I should be worried. Or I know if I win, guess who I get.
Does not go up on the scoreboard,
yep.
But it does go into the DNA of a
Because
team.
the Bills pulled off that upset. Some bullshit at the end of that game, but an upset nonetheless.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
I gotta do something.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Giving people whiplash right off the jump.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, it's Cohen, and he'll wind up with
And
about
D-League
6
or
past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
yeah, I got this game, and I'm gonna play Scotty, and then I'm probably getting on old Rocket League. No.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ
No, but I got my
Morgan,
son's
and he's able to
therapy,
get
so
it
it'd
to
be
the
the same thing. It's
33,
like
good enough
Tuesday.
for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
I held this guy to 3. I don't really care about this guy. I just want to beat him because
So they'll come up first
he's a
and 10
division
now from the
player, but
33.
I don't really care about this league at all anymore. Yeah, I entered it because it was when Tom was talking about kicking people out if they didn't do too well. And at that point I wasn't doing too well, so I'm like, Chris, if I get kicked out, please let me in your league. And he said that the Chiefs are open, come on and get him. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting
You watching this
across
game?
the 40. 6 yards there off the
I
scramble,
seen
but it'll
somebody
still leave
join.
him
I
with
was
a
making
third
sure it was
down.
you.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the
Oakley, what you
sideline
doing,
and
buddy?
get out of bounds and
Damn,
avoid the
dog,
big
you
hit.
got fat. Yeah, I did.
On third down, Logan.
think I got
And
it.
he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover.
I didn't get that
on
first down.
downs.
That may come back to fuck me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
What color is it?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll
Just to
run it
be
now.
safer,
They'll
it
go.
definitely needs braces
And he
or
works it to
brakes.
the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is
Gotcha.
often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Yeah.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Defensive end isn't doing
And
too
he's going
hot.
to get
He
a
ain't
solid
done
gain
shit
of
this
9
day.
before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The
I know
leverage
that.
by the offensive line
Yeah,
to
I
create
know this,
space up front, really well done.
The previous
Oh,
run
great.
good for
If you do
9,
training,
here's
it tells
2nd
you
and a
kind
yard.
of what the people's stats are. Like, legit, he runs the ball like 77% of the time.
He's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the
Give me
backup
that
QB.
shit, bitch.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Darren Waller, the
So he
intended
has Jalen
receiver.
Hurts and
Not
Tua.
a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative
I remember
thoughts
he
in his
traded
head
for
going
both
forward
of them,
since
and
that's his
I
first
didn't
throw
know
of the
why
game.
he was like
But
making
one of the things I remember about
doing
him
those
coming out of
trades,
school
but
is he's able to wipe things
whatever
away pretty easily
he wanted.
and move on.
The Chiefs offense about set to
Not
begin
bad,
this
dude.
drive.
I've never drove a Corvette in my life, and they're one of my favorite cars.
They're lucky though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
2 sacks last week. Another one
I was
right
trying
here.
to hike it. It wasn't wanting to hike.
Lately, I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason.
Alright, like I said, I don't really care about this league.
Matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Safetied.
And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these
corner
safeties are
blitz,
so
but
rare,
nobody was
they should
open.
be worth
Fucking,
more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I did even quick passes too. Like, it seemed like he had about 20 fucking people in the field.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Worried about the 5 points.
A lot of points.
Just gotta keep holding him on defense. Watch him run this ball.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. 2nd and long. He's airing it out for Williams.
Give me that shit
Into a
too.
double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Holy shit, this guy didn't want to go down. Look how many tackles he breaks.
The return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily,
I'm about to beat my dog's ass, man. He just shit in the floor right beside of me. And he's already been out like 2 or 3 times since I've been home.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. T.J. Logan, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
He's going to really start running the
And
ball.
on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
See, that was that T.J. Logan guy, wasn't even Tariq Cohen. He's like a 72 overall maybe, but he's got like 93 speed, so I ain't mad at him.
And taken successfully.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know about him. Okay.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line
I
before
literally
being
just have to
corralled.
sit here and smell it.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
This is the first time since I've lived in this house that one of my dogs is shitting the floor. I don't know what the fuck just happened. In a year and a half, they never did it. And then, as I'm busy, shit goes down.
This is going to be the result every time.
And he'll be taken down,
Not with
but not
me.
before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
34, it seemed to be working better.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7
Maybe you are a vampire.
forthcoming.
I've
3
never seen you
yards
in the
on
daytime.
pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Yep, they're always in denial. So she's a vampire and she got molested by a kid with Down syndrome?
back to throw now on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And down inside
He's got T. Higgins. That's pretty cool.
That one good for 13.
So this man had to have been trading a shit ton.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing
He definitely
plays,
couldn't have been in the 3
hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You can always go in. Good play.
It's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Foster Moreau, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Sorry. I'm learning.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Our car should be good one, guys.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the
Go, Tyreek, go, go. They can't catch you.
He might go all the way.
Fuck, he almost did catch you. Fuck, who's number 23 on his defense?
Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it.
And now this is
Shit,
intercepted.
too. You can't
My
throw,
goodness.
homie. You need to stop.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a terrific
Need to
return
stick to
as
that
he takes this thing
75%
all the way
running.
down near the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand
Yeah.
that. But
I mean,
remember,
I probably
it's
got in his
all
way,
about the
but
ball.
it is
And
what it
without the
is.
ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Pretty sure I get ball second
Butker
half
now
too.
to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Really? Hey, is Oakley bothering you?
A little bit. He's pooped in the
Now
floor.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Why?
I don't know why. He just came in from outside, so I couldn't tell you why he did it, buddy. Yeah, it stinks in here, don't it? Daddy needs help.
I can clean it. Bobby, come here. Look at this here. You here, right? Do this, Dad.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
I honestly never really looked to see what people called and know if they're running the same stuff.
And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, give me that one too. Why you gotta drop stuff?
16 seconds now.
Daddy, this is good.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
No.
Guess what?
You're about to lay down, buddy.
Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, damn.
They'll look to throw here.
Are you kidding me?
It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What are you two?
That should have been an interception.
I'm watching.
It's sponsored by Zimmer. Gamex is outside.
He's out there. What is he doing?
Tell him next game.
He'll look to throw. That's complete.
Did he hold on to
his
that?
tight end
He
Waller.
damn sure did.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard
I can't believe he held on to that.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway.
Should have had a couple picks on that drive, but he only got 3, so.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I'm gonna try a play. It may not work though.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to...
That's caught inside.
Give me that
the 20.
shit, bitch.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
Did you see Patrick Mahomes'
stats?
I think it said he's 4 for 4 for like 200 yards and 3 touchdowns.
All that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
come on.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
Yeah, think about it.
In the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
that was coming.
Caught here by Conley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And down he goes at the 49.
I think my dude just got his first damn tackle.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, as long as it's strobed right.
And this has been a familiar
There's a lot more room for it.
Afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Oh, you gotta give me that one too. Jesus Christ. Madden hates me.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's make these babies crawl on the way back. 25, check, lock it. 25, check.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
He thinks jersey's a bad word now.
Out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely. Because you got the lead.
You suck.
You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here?
I'll be pausing. I doubt that. Yeah, like I keep quit running stretch over and over.
Throw it safe, take some time
I
off,
don't
and eat it
know.
up.
No, he didn't say nothing to me. Maybe he had to do something. Make a sub.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
I can't believe you're saying bad words.
Again, it's Cohen.
Oh, I broke dude's ankle. I didn't get anywhere, but 59 got fucking broke.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Like, I think his leg bent backwards.
This ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack
Oh, in the replay it shows it even better.
And try and make some plays in their backfield.
Dude was straight matrixing.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Yeah.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Whoever 23 is, he's pretty good. He's like really quick.
Get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I didn't want to say shit.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
That was a good one there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Ah, shit,
Try and set up the screen. It's complete.
I actually somewhat stopped it.
Nothing on the screen that
Well,
time.
I definitely stopped it, but I don't know how his guy just fucked up blocked it.
Passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone, but sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get
I heard
the
that.
pass.
Was he giving him the chops the whole time too?
About whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever, and I think that they saw that. And that's why they're able to get to him on it.
He's airing it out for Williams, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Here's Cameron
it should have been a pick, but
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here's Hill on the return.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And I do the same thing sometimes. We get home from work and then I have a wrestling match with him and then leave it to my girl to put him
This
to
will
bed.
probably be the last play of the quarter.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
And he'll
Face
be brought
mask.
down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
I didn't see that guy over there. Good drop.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And this may be a carbon copy.
Barefoot may not be too bad at first, because then it really makes you feel that pedal.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here.
That one probably
And
should
he'll
have
be
been
taken
picked,
down,
but I'll
but not
take it.
before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Looking downfield for and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
He was upset you didn't get your
Picked
Mustang,
by
Kyle.
Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Wide open receiver.
Oh,
Complete.
he got me. He burnt me.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 91 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio.
Let's go, baby.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. This is Cohen. Gets around him. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. 15. Switch.
Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this. It got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah. I'm glad that possession catched it, but he just misplayed it. I probably could have took that for a lot further. Yeah. I definitely need a touchdown.
On 1st down.
Yeah, I really needed that 1st down more than I needed a touchdown.
30-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
Look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section.
This game's over.
What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Logan.
Oh, that was a weird fucking play.
Again, 3, 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
This is a really strange play. Like it zoomed my guy.
They'll run it here with Logan. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Last time out.
I mean, look at who he
and then
has
go
under
up by
center
8.
right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, we got attack, attack.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen.
Where's the face mask? Horse collar.
Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
I may have missed that. Nope.
And the kick by Butker is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
I should be, yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
They have the and he can't
There
get a
you
throw
go.
away.
Somebody,
He's
Chris
taken
Jones, you just
down.
got your first damn
Chris
sack.
Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation. He's
He got that.
Complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards.
Close to field goal range now. Get up, get set, and spike it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know
He
that
didn't
every
give me
play
a good
during
game last
matters.
time. We'll see if he
You're
does
never
this
sure
time.
which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Kansas City, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Alright, I'm going to get off for 1 second. I'll be right back.